Hey there, this is Thomas, and this is a quick, well, it's probably not going to be that quick, but it's a training video on some of the deep down nitty-gritty design stuff inside the Optimizepress membership template, page templates. Okay, what we're going to do here in this video is we're going to transform this page layout, which is a module page on in a membership site that we're building here. So this plain looking membership site page layout, we're going to transform that into a module page that looks fancy dancy like this one here. Okay, so basically what we're going to do first is we're going to go in here and edit this page and change the page template, which is over here in the template settings. So we're going to change that to members one module free/DAP/wishlist. Okay, so this membership site here happens to be built upon Wishlist. So we're going to choose the module page. So there are several different membership templates in here. The one that we want to build here is a module page, okay? I'm going to show you in a separate video how to build a content page, but this one here is a module page, meaning it shows the overview of all the different components of this module, that is the content that's going to be released, whatever, in 1 month as a content. So that's the module. We're going to use the module page template for that. And again, we're going to use the module, the one that has the WL here for wishlist in here. So this is going to be it. So let's just update this and see what that alone, that one little change here, what that does. So we'll go over to, back over to view the page, and I'll probably just keep that page open. Let's open that up in a separate tab so we can switch back and forth faster as we go through this here. Okay, so there you go. So it has automatically gotten a nice fancy dancy menu here. That's like a module window, but it still has this stuff here, plain and simple like this. But there's another thing that attached itself here to the bottom, and that is this area here. So the week 1, 2, 3, 4, those are all of a sudden down there, and they're going to be the actual layout content. See, this stuff down here. Let's see, where are we now? Yeah, this stuff is eventually going to look like this. Okay, so this down here, these 4 lines that automatically got added on the bottom of these pages, they are eventually going to look exactly like this stuff here. And these things here, the month 2 forms, these 3 items here, we're going to make them look like this stuff here, module 1 forms. Okay? Alright, so let's get to work. Now, there are several custom fields inside the page edit, and I'll show you what they are. And these things here are actually all automatically generated from items that are being set, that are going to be set inside these pages. So these links here are actually going to the pages that have been built manually up here. Those are the same links right now, but we're going to get rid of all this eventually and just have this here left over, but we're going to have these content pieces here line up in this area right here. Okay, so let's get to work. Let's do the first one. The first we do is we're going to grab these here, these 4 lines, which are the sub items, the sub item points here on this first page, and we're going to open up this page, and then we're going to edit this page. See, right now this page also looks kind of plain, but we're going to go to edit edit this page, and we're going to not worry about the layout of this actual page. We're going to only worry about the items that are inside this page, which is the actual content page, that affect the layout of the module page. So these items in the actual content page have an effect on the module page. So you scroll down here. What I did is I scrolled down in the edit of this content page. I scrolled down all the way until to the membership options. Membership options, it looks like this when you first come to this. You pop open the membership general options, and here are the different things that we want to address right now. The content description, that is where those 4 items need to end up. Okay, here are the 4 items that we just copied. So we're going to format them here. Probably we're going to just do manual. We're going to have to manually add a line break here, and we're going to do 2 and a line break here, and some more line break. Add 1 line break, more line break here. 3rd, 4th. Okay, so that's that. Then let's add change a couple more things on here. Talking with sellers, that's fine. Let's make this talking with sellers and making offers. And then also what I want to do is I want to call this thing module 2, not month 2. I want to call this module 2. Oh, but that's not even here. Okay, wait. So back to this here. So I added these. Now it says over here, module page thumbnail. That's the one we want to change, and that's already the right one there. So that's good. Let's click on show header here, and we have here folder plain. That should be fine. Now let's update this here page. That's the content page. And now let's refresh this one here, this month 2 page. And you see there's the content folder here, and those 4 line items here that are the content of the Talking with Sellers suite are now there, okay? So I would want to have Talking with Sellers and Making Offers. I want that in there. So let's add that over here. Talking with Sellers and Making Offers. Update that again. And everywhere where it says month 2, I want that to be module 2. So right here, it's going to be module 2. Yeah. That's good. Okay, let's update it one more time. And then we'll look at this here one more time and update this one more time. So there you go, and Making Offers is right there, okay? So let's just do this step 4 more times, and hopefully it'll become a little bit more transparent and clear what I'm doing here as I'm going through it repeatedly. Let me clean up my windows here a little bit so I don't switch to the wrong windows all the time and confuse you with that. So next we're going to take these 4 line items over here and edit that inside the month 2. The month 2 page. Alright, so let's open this one in a separate window, Again, this layout, we're not dealing with this layout right now. We're going to do that later. That's going to be a separate video. So let's just go to Edit Page. I'll go to Edit Page, wait until the whole thing has loaded. Then we're going to scroll down here until we come to Membership Options. Oops, there it was. Again, these membership options are just the layout options that have to do with the Optimizepress template design. It has nothing to do with the wishlist options. So when we get to wishlist options later, let's not confuse that. So we have folder plain here. As soon as you put some content description in here, it'll display that folder icon. So let's clean this stuff up. Let's put one. Let's put line break here. Let's grab the line break and put it between each line here. You can pull this a little bit larger too. That's fine. Good. And let's put second, third, and fourth. All right. And up here, let's put module here. Again, that's not even going to affect that much right now. Let's just catch that for now. Okay, so here's our month 2. This is what's going to change now. That's what we just changed in what we just did. Okay. So let's refresh this, and there you go. It is this is exactly what we just did. Let's do the same thing for week 3. These 4 items here. I'll open this content page in a separate window. Looks like this. We're not dealing with this layout right now. It has nothing to do with this layout. Don't confuse the pages. But the items down here, scroll down all the way to the membership options. Open up the membership. Open up the membership general options and paste those 4 line items into the content description. Do a little bit of formatting here. Done. That's really all. This module here, we really shouldn't change that right now because it has more to do with the page itself, and we're changing that later. So again, this here, see the week 3, that's what we just changed now. Refresh it, and bam, all nice and pretty. Let's do week 4 as well. Open week 4. Go to Edit Page. This loading takes a little bit longer here for me now because I'm recording. Usually it goes a little faster. Scroll all the way down to Membership General Options. Open that. Scroll all the way down to Content Description. Paste. Oh, it's 5 this time. It's fine. First, second, third, update. Great, watch this. That's what we just updated. Bam, there you go. So now we're ready to actually dig into the content. So what we did here is we did the layout here in the bottom. That's the automatic stuff. And it's going to replace all of this up here. So now we can get rid of all of this in the actual module page. Okay, so let's go to let's go edit this actual module page here and delete all that upper content stuff. Okay, so let's start from here. This is all the stuff that we just replaced all the way through here. Okay, good. All right, now what we're going to do with this here is a little bit more involved. What we're going to do here now, well, first let's update that and look at it again so we see what we just did. Okay. All right, there you go. See all the stuff that was up here before? There was basically a double up of this stuff. It's all gone. All right, so now we're pretty close. We're pretty close to where this kind of looks like the first module that I did. See, that's the one that I had before. That's one where we wanted to end up. This is the one we just did. So that's pretty close. So now we're going to transform these four lines here into this type of design that we have here. Okay, and that's simple enough. I'll show you real quick how that works. Okay, we're here inside this edit window. What you do is you got to be in the visual here where you have all these icons. And then what you want to do here is you click on this add custom shortcode icon and you pop this up and you enter you scroll down to membership, and you go to membership downloads box, and you click on insert. You choose that and click on insert. This is going to give you that nice looking box that's around this here, and there are certain places where you're going to change, where you can change these text items here. So let's do that first. Let's see. So what we want to have is module 2 forms. That's going to be the headline inside here, and that's going to come here where it says your downloads title, and we're going to call it module 2 forms. Okay, so that's going to replace this, so this is going to be gone. Okay, no problem. So now here we're just going to put the same text in from over here. Below are copies of the forms you can use. Let's see what we're going to say there. That's going to replace this stuff here. Let's just call it kind of like to wholesale fast profits. All right. Okay. So now right here, where this kind of it's a close tag here for this box. Now inside here, we're going to add some more of these short codes. Now, let's first take a look at that seller lead sheet. What type of format is that? Let's inspect the actual link that's in here. Okay, that's a doc. Let's copy this link here. This is a Word document. Okay, let's copy this link, and we're going to place the cursor right in here in the middle between the membership download box open tag and close tag, right in here. We're going to add another shortcode here. The shortcode that we add is membership download. So we're going to scroll back down to membership downloads, and we're going to see how it has all the membership download item link shortcodes here, and they're all the same except they're different in what type of file format it gives you to download. And since this is a document, a Word document, we're going to choose this one. Okay, and we're going to hit Insert Membership Download Item Doc. Okay, and there you have it. There's the link, the download link. We're going to paste the link that we just grabbed from down here into that one. We're going to put blank into the target parameter here, and then we're going to go and copy this here, seller lead sheet. This is the text that's going to appear highlighted. Now, we don't want this to be a hyperlink, so we're going to just remove the hyperlink that got copied in there from taking it from there. All right. So now what I do is just, okay, there are two more of these. Let's just see if these are also Word documents or if they're different format. This one's a Word doc, and let's see what this one is. Repair estimate form. That's an XLS. That's a spreadsheet. Okay. Okay. So let's do the same thing two more times here. Or actually, you can just copy this batch here and paste it, and then just go in here, grab the second link from here, just the link, grab the link, and enter the download link right here, copy it, phone script, and we're going to go grab this and put it into this link text here, and then we're going to get rid of the actual hyperlink. Now the third one is going to be slightly different, so we're going to pop up here the shortcode. I'm going to grab the one that says membership downloads, membership download and Excel. Okay, it's because this is an Excel file. So same thing here. I'm just going to grab the download link from right here. I'm going to paste it into the template here. I'm going to change the target to blank, and we're going to grab the name of the link and paste it there, and then remove the hyperlink from this thing. Alright, that's it. We got it. So now, this here, I like to have this. Here's your list of action items to complete for this program. I like to have this below this area, okay? So it kind of points to the next item below, which is that list with the folders. Okay, so we're going to put here module 2. We're going to do it like this. Wholesaling for fast profits, and we're going to just get rid of this welcome stuff here. And there you go. Let's update it. Let's see what happened. Let's see what all changed. Here's what we were looking like before. And here's the updated page. So module 2 forms. Here you see the seller lead sheet. This pops up in a separate window now, or a separate, yeah, it's slightly different when it's fine. So here's the Excel icon, and then here's your list of action items. Let's see if we did some formatting on this one. Yeah, there's definitely some formatting going on in here. Other than that, this looks pretty much very compatible here, very much the same. There's a little more room here, which we can't get rid of. That's fine, we don't need that. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how this here got big like this. Let's just spy on the editing here. And what do we got? We had oh, we just set that to heading 2. Okay, that's fine. It's easy enough to do. So we just highlight this area here and then pop this to heading 2, and that should be it. Okay, now we're going to do the next piece here, and it's also still going to happen right on this page. See, what we lost here is the specific design of this left-hand window margin, and also we don't have a header graphic in this one. And we do have that. We do have these things over here on that page. So let me show you how to do these things. Okay, so it's what we're looking at is this here, and this here, and this here, and this little graphic thing there, and then the header graphic. Okay, let's start with the header graphic. The header graphic, now we are still on the Module 2 page, which is the page that we had been working on this whole time. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the Membership General Options again. We know that already from before. The header graphic display is simply switched on by checking this box here, Show Header. Now, these 3 items, these 3 boxes here, have to do with what kind of menu is being displayed here on the side. So the top line here, the top box, Member Sidebar Title, that is going to be what's displayed right here. The Member Sidebar Text is what's going to be displayed right here. And the Member Sidebar Nav Title is going to be what's displayed here. Now, on this here, let's start with this. We want to be unified on all the items on all the pages that have to do with this module. We want to have this menu display here, this menu title, navigation title, be module, whatever the module is, module 2 menu is what we're looking for right now. Okay, so that's why we're setting this in here. Module 2 menu. Now let's put a light bulb icon in this one. That's what makes this here. And then let's just make these 2 titles the same as the actual module title, Wholesaling for Fast Profits. Okay, so we can always change that later if we don't like it that way. Okay, so let's update this and look at these changes on our module 2. Again, module 2 doesn't have a header right now, and this here is kind of still bland and doesn't show much. So all this is going to change now. Let me switch this over. Header graphic is there. This is, of course, the temp graphic. It's going to be replaced by the real graphic later. But we have all these things here. So module 2 menu is here and so forth. So it's cool. You know, you have right here, here's your list of action items to complete for this program. And you have these overview modules automatically. These are active hyperlinks, so you can switch over and it will show these content pieces. And then also, same happens here. This navigation menu also allows you to switch directly to these different content pages. So there you go. That's all you need to do to generate a module page. So it's pretty elaborate. I think this video is probably better part of 20 minutes by now. And there are, 10 more module pages that need to be gone through in this exact same fashion so that they all look the same. This here is module 1 window, and this here is module 2 window. Let's just figure out here real quick why there's such a big gap in this one, and we want to get rid of this one. Get rid of that gap. It's probably just a blank space up on top of this edit window here. No, there isn't even anything there. It's interesting. Okay, well, let's not fuss. Let's not fuss with that. Okay, anyway, so now you go back to, when you do the next one, you go back to the training module window, to this one right here, and this is where you find the other modules. So you just click over to this one here. Module 3 is going to be the next one, and it's going to present itself exactly the same way as we started out with on the module 2 module page. So you go through this video again, watch it a couple times, and then go through all the remaining modules here on this page. There are 12 modules altogether. We've now done module 1 and module 2. Now you need to do the remaining 10 modules right here off of this page. And as you go along, you'll notice that this page here itself will change as well. But we'll get into that later. Okay, that's it for this video.